everybody, my name is Bella and I'm 12 years old. Today I'm reading for you about Noni's newspaper. Last time I read for you part 1, but I read for you in page 9, and today I will continue with page 10 and then. Just then, Eddie unlocked the front door and I burst inside. Eddie, I cried, pulling a tear-filled basketball player strawberry. I need to know the truth. Follow me, Eddie said. He led me to Perry's cage. Perched in the middle was a plastic parrot. Parrots turned to plastic. Perry was retired, Eddie said. I took him to the vet yesterday after school, and she said the bird's ready for some quieter day. We decided we won't have any more living mascots as squirts with more. I will let everyone know, I said. In the school paper, Eddie scratched his head. There's a school paper? Wednesday, 3 p.m. How's our front page story coming? Ashley asked. He heard the quiz picture. Number 11 was circled in red with words guiltily scrawled over his head. Number 11 was not guiltily. Perry retired, I said. Perry getting stolen is a better story, Ashley said. We have the proof right here in the picture, McGrew said. It's not proof if what it's proof isn't true. I say, you don't want to label this kid, do you? McGrew and Ashley stared at me until I felt my face turning red. I don't know, McGrew said at last. It's fun. Thursday, 11:30 a.m. At lunch, she handed me her cartoon. Miko turned in his top 5 video game list, but he couldn't decide what the top 5 games were, so he listed them as a tag. Miko's
Miguel's
top 5 video games: Thai Graveyard Goobers 1, Graveyard Goobers 2, Graveyard Goobers 3, Graveyard Goobers 4, Graveyard Goobers 5. Ashley columned, Whitmore's Two Thieves was mostly a long-winded rant about how uncool it is to keep flushing. I spent the last 20 minutes of lunch editing it. Thursday, 3 p.m. After school, I read over my article one more time. Bye-bye, Perry, by Noni loved this. We all heard a familiar bye-bye shutting down the horse that seemed to say, please don't stick your finger in my cage. Well, after 5 years at our school mascot, Perry has said his last bye-bye. How from now on he will be residing with Eddie, the Christian. I'm going to make sure Perry gets rest for retirement, Eddie said. The article went on to include quotes and fond memories from half-dozen students and teachers. When I'd finished proving it, I brushed my stuff and handed it to Ashley and Michael. To my amazement, they didn't complain about the photo or being on the cover. I think they just want to be done with the paper so they could go back to fixing up their desk. I put the paper together and gave it to Mr. Man to write. I wasn't least at the editor or even co-manager, co-manager, or the master, but I knew how much work I'd done. Anyway, I just want to put together a good factual paper, and in the end, that was what it was. Friday, 3 a.m., 3 p.m. This Next morning, we handed out the paper, and people seemed to really like it. Some kids even got inspired and wrote their own story and cartoon to Harry's old cage. After Sia read it, she winked and told me my paper was great. Ashley and my girl, took up the rest of the day, but I'm rounding up the paper contributors we had to plan next week I should. Grocery article. Now a complete piece of writing that is part of newspaper, magazine, or other media. Column. Now a portion of magazine or newspaper devoted a particular subject or opinions of particular writer. Page 5. Contributors. Now donors or suppliers of something. Copy. Now text intended for publication in a book, newspaper, or magazine. Editor. A person who directs the publication of a newspaper or magazine. Page 3. Feature. Limited to or based on something that is true and can be proved. Page 14. Headline. A brief heading or summary point atop of an article in the newspaper, usually in large bold letters. Page 8. Issue. Now, a version of newspaper or magazine priced in particular day, week, or month. Page 15. Libel. The publish of false statement about someone that hurts his or her reputation. Page 11. Manchettes. Information about the start, operation, and circulation of newspaper or magazine. Page 14. Photographer. A person who creates photographs or pictures with a camera. Page 8. Reporter. A person who writes or tells news stories. Page 4. So if I read wrong some word that you can comment in touch so that I can know, and thank you for it. Goodbye. Thank you for listening to me.